Okay, and here we have the Skaven and Dark Elf combined forces for the 5,000 point battle.
Monkey boy!
That would be the loony that is Richard shouting in the background. The goblins are actually Skaven slaves, and the spearmen pushing the plague furnace are plague monks.
Foe, even if they're in close combat, enemy units are affected on a d6 roll of 2+. Friendly units are affected on 4+.
Okay.
Pestilens are on 5+.
We have the battlefield.
Each unit's affected.
Wayne is choosing his spells.
D6 strength 5 hits with no armour saves allowed.
That's quite good.
We have normal scenery apart from an anvil of
You don't have
Vol.
to use it every time.
We don't know what the river is or the wood is yet,
so
obviously.
yeah, it's fine. Gives me a couple of times.
+1, so probably.
And we are playing the battle number 2, Dawn Attack.
Right, so my spells, yeah?
And Richard's about to roll his spells.
So 2, which is Caress of Linnet, nominate a target, roll 2d6 to subtract the strength. Oh, definitely want that then. Caress of Linnet. So 5. Beta Burn Junior, roll 2d6 and subtract the toughness equals to that. Wounds, yeah, want that.
I think we're probably going to have the same spells.
Have you got that as well?
Yeah.
I want the Purple Sun though. Oh, better don't get it. Doom of Darkness. Target suffers -3 leadership. You think? So I can swap it for Spirit Leech, which is
-3 leadership. You get into combat. Remember, the problem against dwarves and that, isn't it? Is that in high leadership?
yeah, but the Spirit Leech is pretty good. So you both roll a caster and the target roll a d6 and add the unmodified leadership. For each point the caster results exceeds the target result, it suffers 1 wound, no armor save.
Okay.
So I don't think the minus. I don't want to do the darkness. I'm going to take the power of darkness.
No. Oh, you're a Dark Elf, yes. You always get power of
Sorry,
darkness.
Spirit Leech. That one. That's the signature spell.
Yeah.
So I don't get the 4, is it?
Yeah. 1. So you've got to have number 1.
Aspect of Dread, like.
Yes! No Purple Sun! How happy am I?
Perhaps I should have stuck with the grey suit, mate. Because I had the dread of 13th, and it's fine.
Okay, here we have the deployment. This is the Empire and Dwarf combo.
What?
As you can see, everything was quite random due to the scenario. And now we have Wayne and Richard deciding on their tactics. We have a mixture of Skaven and Dark Elves. Do you have any tactics for your first turn, Wayne?
No.
No.
So,
Okay.
first turn.
Turn 1 summary. We just had some movement up here. The Thunderers shot the Shades over here and killed 2.
3.
2, no, because
3.
and the crossbowmen here killed 1.
3. Oh, sorry, 2 for
And they
them and 1 for them.
passed their panic test. Magic was rubbish because I only rolled 4 for the Winds of Magic and nothing was cast. Good turn of shooting from the cannon, which killed the lovely brand new painted plague furnace, turn 1.
36 hours.
Yep. It's dead. Wayne's not happy. He's a grumpy Wayne now. And the Thunderers here managed to do a wound on the Warp Lightning Cannon. I believe that's all the damage that was caused.
Absolutely.
And it will now be the Dark Elf and Skaven turn 1.
Let's go, rock on. Right. Turn 1 for the Dark Elves and Skaven. Nice start. Not such a heavy casualty taking round, but we took out some flagellants and magic was pretty unsuccessful, but it did draw out a Dispel Scroll. The cannons took out a few gunners, but otherwise a pretty neutral sort of first round. Okay, on to turn 2.
Okay, turn 2 for the Dwarves and Empire. We had 2 combats here. The Slayers killed the Slaves, and the Greatswords killed the Clan Rats. The Slayers overran into the Hydra. Bit of shooting at the Hell Pit. That took 2 wounds from the Thunderers and the Organ Gun. Over here, the Flagellants took lots of damage from the Shade shooting. Over here, I had a bit of luck. The Purple Sun went through the Witch Elves, and his hero Helbron failed her initiative test, and she died. So I killed his general. Over here, my Empire General is in a bit of trouble because he's held up with the Skaven clan rats.
A bit of trouble.
Are you upset, Wayne, because your things are dying? No. And apart from that, there was a bit of damage over here from the warp lightning cannon shooting down here. But apart from that, pretty good turn for me.
Successful second turn for the Dark Elves and the Skaven. We managed to whittle down the Slayers at this end. Some shooting took out the Flagellants in the middle. Moving down here further, the Witch Elves took the middle building from the Gunners. The Skaven guys have killed the enemy general.
Slaves managed to kill my Outriders.
They've also, the other slaves managed to kill the Outriders, and some good shooting down here seems to have whittled down. There's a lot of fleeing troops now, so yes, a good second turn really. Both wizards dueling off.
Just thinking we might be able to try.
Okay, over here the Slayers have finally fallen to the Hell Pit and Hydra combo, but they've taken quite a few wounds there.
No.
Over here the Shades fled from the steam tank. In the centre here the Dwarven Lord charged all of these Witch Elves in the building. Killed 3, but obviously they were stubborn because of the nice little cauldron behind, so they held. The Dwarves and the Skaven are locked in combat here. I think that was all the combat. Shooting wise, not much died, I don't think. There wasn't much casualties. In the magic phase, the level 4 Dark Elf Wizard died thanks to a lovely irresistible force from my wizard in the building, but he did blow up and kill 8 of his own crossbowmen. So quite a good turn for me. I think it probably hangs in the balance at the moment.
It's pretty evens at that. Turn 3 for the Dark Elves and Skaven turned out very, very useful. The Hydra's terror made the great swords run away. In the middle here, the Shades rallied, took a wound from being in the torrent of water, panicked, and are now running away again. The Witch Elves decided to come out of the building and reform. The cauldron, giving them stubborn, made them pretty useful. The Skaven gutter runners at the back took out the cannon and are now in combat with the Hellblaster. The bolt thrower died to the gutter runners as well. The Dwarves here in the centre, they beat the 3-unit onslaught of the Skaven, but they're holding fast. And yeah, it's been a good turn so far, so all good. And the cannons are on the move, looking to snipe out the nasty big steam tank.
Okay, Dwarf Empire turn 4, not very good. The wizard blew himself up with an irresistible force. The Hellpit's still not dead, didn't manage to shoot that. War machines have vanished because they've all been massacred by Wayne's gutter runners. I had a little victory over the slaves here, but the 2 units of clan rats and plague monks managed to kill my dwarven longbeards, so they didn't do very well. Not a lot left on my side at all for the turns. Steam tank comes back on, and that's it.
Okay, good turn there for the Skaven and Dark Elves. The Hell Pit took out the Thunderers. Over here, further up the table, the Witch Elves failed their charge to the Bolt Throwers. The Swordsmen took out the Gutter Runners. The Hammerers took a couple of wounds from the Crossbowmen and the Lightning Cannon. The other Skaven over here, the Clan Rats took out the rest of the Gunners, but the Rat Ogres failed to take out the Stone Thrower. Otherwise, a pretty good turn.
The lightning cannon blew up.
We had a Lightning Cannon fail with a blow up, and the Warp Fire caught fire and went running.
In a random direction, it exploded.
And went bang. But otherwise, things are good. The tank's going to be coming on this turn. That's it, really. Pretty good. Turn 4, on to turn 5. Turn 5 for the Dark Elves and the Skaven. The Hydra and the Hell Pit are trying to get out of the way of the nasty steam tank. It took 2 wounds this turn from the crossbowmen, which is probably the only thing that's hurt it this game. The Witch Elves took out the bolt thrower. The Corsairs shot the unit of swordsmen and took them out, leaving the battle standard guy on his own. The Skaven clan rats took on the Dwarf Lord Hero and overran him and killed him, running into the Hammerers. The Hammerers are actually held from the onslaught of shooting. The Plague Lord, no, not Plague Lord, the Plague Priest set off his horrible Cloud of Corruption spell, which did quite a lot of damage, which was great. Yeah, it actually did more damage to us probably than anything else, but that's what the Skaven life is. And the Warpfire cannon shot and decided it was going to shoot in a random direction, strength 10, but did nothing. So a good turn. Basically, I think the Dwarves and the Empire have been overwhelmed, and this will be it for them.
Yeah,
vanquished.
Okay, final situation. The Empire and Dwarves have the steam tank left, and the Dark Elves and Skaven have rather a lot, as you can see.
We're now playing chemical warfare.
Yeah, Rich has decided to pollute the atmosphere.
I no longer trust the Skaven.
They managed to go 6 turns without breaking the alliance at all.
Actually, we did. We didn't roll last turn.
We didn't. I don't think
Not that would have actually helped at all. But as you can see, nothing much left for the Empire. Skaven and Dark Elves are very powerful armies.